Rebuild yourself, focus on you every day to reveal your true potential. You know those days when you feel pulled in a million directions and wonder where your time went? We've all been there. This book is here to help you take a step back, breathe, and refocus on what truly matters in your life. Think of this journey as a personal conversation between us. Together, we'll explore how to reconnect with your true self, rediscover your passions, and set meaningful goals. You'll learn simple, actionable steps to cut through the noise and prioritize what really counts, your growth and well-being. Each chapter is designed to be a gentle guide, offering insights and tools that fit seamlessly into your daily routine. Whether you're looking to overcome setbacks, cultivate new habits, or simply find a bit more joy in each day, you'll find something here to inspire you. So grab a cup of your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's embark on this journey of rebuilding together. You're not alone in this. We're in it together, one focused day at a time. If you're ready to make self-care and personal growth your daily priority, join us on this journey. Be sure to hit like if this resonates, subscribe for more empowering content, and share it with those who might need a bit of extra inspiration. Let's unlock your true potential together. Chapter 1, The Foundation. Rediscovering your true self. Every journey of growth begins with a single, vital step: understanding who you are at your core. In a world filled with expectations and roles, whether it's as a parent, partner, friend, or professional, it's easy to lose sight of our true selves. We may find ourselves carrying labels or adopting beliefs we didn't choose. And over time, this disconnect can make us feel adrift, unsure of what truly matters. This chapter is about finding your way back to yourself. It's about setting aside external influences, quieting the noise, and reconnecting with your authentic self. The first chapter in rebuilding yourself isn't about goals or achievements. It's about creating a strong foundation by rediscovering who you are underneath all the roles, labels, and expectations. Without knowing yourself deeply, any growth will feel hollow, like building a house on shaky ground. But when you understand your true self, your passions, values, and dreams, you create a foundation that supports every part of your life. The importance of knowing yourself. Before setting goals. Setting goals is essential for growth, but meaningful goals start with self-awareness. Imagine working hard towards something, only to realize, once you've achieved it, that it doesn't truly fulfill you. This happens more often than we think when we set goals based on others, expectations, or social standards. True fulfillment comes when our goals align with who we are, with what genuinely matters to us. By beginning with self-awareness, you gain clarity about your direction in life. This isn't just a passing phase. It becomes a compass that helps you navigate every decision and challenge. Knowing yourself allows you to set goals that bring real joy and purpose, because they're rooted in your authentic values. Simple exercises to rediscover your inner self. Reconnecting with your true self doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some gentle practices to help you peel back the layers and rediscover what makes you unique. Daily quiet time. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly with your thoughts. It could be in the morning, before bed, or during a peaceful moment in your day. Take this time to ask yourself questions like, what do I truly want? Or what makes me feel alive? By consistently making time to listen to yourself, you'll start to notice patterns, feelings, and ideas that reflect your authentic self. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts is like having a conversation with yourself. Start by jotting down anything that comes to mind without judgment. You could explore questions like, what makes me happy? What do I care about deeply? Or when do I feel most like myself? Over time, journaling can reveal insights that may have been buried under daily distractions and routines. You'll start to see what genuinely matters to you. Reflecting on childhood passions. Think back to what excited you as a child. Before life added pressures and responsibilities, what brought you joy? Whether it was drawing, being outside, helping others, or building things, childhood passions often hold clues about who you are at your core. Reflect on how you can bring these passions back into your life in a way that aligns with who you are now. Understanding your why. The anchor for tough times life will test your strength and resilience. During hard times, it's easy to feel lost and wonder if your efforts are worth it. This is where understanding your why becomes essential. Your why is the underlying reason that drives you, the purpose behind your actions and choices. When you know why something matters to you, you find strength in difficult moments. For example, if one of your core values is growth, you'll view challenges as opportunities to learn rather than setbacks. If kindness is important to you, you'll find fulfillment in helping others, even when things feel tough. This deeper why grounds you and gives you perspective during life's storms. It reminds you that your actions are meaningful, that there's a reason behind each step you're taking, even if it's hard. Exercise. Discovering your core values. Take a few minutes to write down your top 5 values. Think about what truly matters to you, not what's expected or admired by others, but what makes you feel connected to who you are. These values could be anything from honesty and compassion to adventure and independence. Let these values become a foundation you can return to when making decisions, setting goals, and handling challenges. Your values are the guiding lights that reflect your true self. This chapter isn't about achieving perfection or finding all the answers right away. Rediscovering yourself is a process, one that takes time, patience, and self-compassion. As you peel back layers and reconnect with who you are, you'll find that your goals, relationships, and dreams naturally begin to align with your true self. This foundation of self-awareness will support everything you build in your journey to rebuild yourself. So, take a deep breath, tune out the noise, and start where it all begins, with you. Chapter 2. Cultivating Focus, the Art of Attention. If the foundation of rebuilding yourself is knowing who you are, then focus is the bedrock that keeps you moving forward. In our daily lives, we're surrounded by distractions, notifications, endless to-do lists, social media, and the constant buzz of information. Each of these pulls our attention in different directions, often leaving us feeling overwhelmed, scattered, and unproductive. Without focus, our energy is fragmented and personal growth becomes an uphill battle. But when we learn to harness our attention, even the smallest steps can yield powerful changes. Focus allows us to live with intention, bringing a sense of clarity and calm to our days. It helps us concentrate on what matters, ignore the noise, and direct our efforts toward goals that align with our true self. In this chapter, we'll explore the art of attention and simple ways to cultivate focus in your daily life. Recognizing where your focus drifts and its impact on personal growth. We often don't realize how much time we lose to distractions. Imagine you set out to work on a personal project, only to find yourself scrolling on your phone or answering emails that weren't urgent. It might seem small, but these interruptions quickly add up and pull you away from activities that matter. This isn't just about productivity. It's about using your time in ways that feel meaningful. When our attention is fragmented, we feel scattered, frustrated, and disconnected from what matters. Take a moment to observe your own habits. Notice when your mind wanders or where your focus tends to drift. Maybe it's checking social media, browsing the internet, or multitasking too much. Awareness is the first step toward change. By understanding where your attention leaks, you can start to make intentional shifts that redirect your focus toward the things that enrich your life. Exercise. Spend a day tracking your distractions. Jot down whenever your focus drifts and what caused it. By the end of the day, you'll see patterns. Those will be your first clues to areas where you can reclaim your focus. Mindfulness techniques to maintain presence in daily tasks. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaged in the moment. When we bring mindfulness into our daily activities, we strengthen our ability to focus because we're actively choosing where our attention goes. Rather than feeling controlled by distractions, we become more aware of them and can decide to redirect our focus back to what matters. A simple mindfulness technique. Try this in your daily life. Choose a common activity, like making coffee, brushing your teeth, or washing dishes. Focus entirely on the task, noticing the details, the sensations, and the process. This practice trains your mind to stay anchored in the present moment. Mindfulness doesn't have to be time-consuming. It's about choosing to be present in what you're doing. Over time, this habit helps you stay more focused and intentional in all areas of life, from work projects to conversations with loved ones. By maintaining presence, you'll find that tasks become more enjoyable, and you'll be less tempted by distractions. The power of single tasking and making it a daily habit. In today's world, multitasking is often seen as a strength, but research shows that switching between tasks reduces our efficiency and increases stress. Single tasking, focusing on one thing at a time, may seem counterintuitive, but it's an incredibly effective way to improve focus, reduce stress, and actually get more done. Start small. Choose one task each day to give your full attention without jumping between other activities. For example, if you're reading, put away your phone. If you're working on a project, close any unrelated tabs on your computer. With practice, single tasking will start to feel natural, and you'll notice your productivity increase. Single tasking tip. Set a timer for 20 to 30 minutes, focusing entirely on one task during that time. Afterward, take a short break to refresh. This method, often called the Pomodoro technique, helps you stay focused while giving your mind regular breaks to recharge. To cultivate focus and minimize distractions. Set up routines. Routines reduce decision fatigue and help you automatically prioritize what's important. For instance, creating a morning routine that includes time for reflection, planning, or even just some quiet time can set a focused tone for your day. Create boundaries with technology. Technology can be one of our biggest distractions. Try to establish boundaries, like setting specific times to check emails or silencing notifications during focused work periods. If you're constantly checking your phone, consider using apps that limit screen time or tracking how much time you spend on different apps. These boundaries create space for deep focus and give you control over your attention. Clear physical and mental clutter. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. Organize your surroundings so you feel relaxed and focused. This doesn't mean everything has to be spotless, but a Chapter 3, Building Daily Habits for Long-Term Change. Change often feels intimidating when we imagine it as a giant leap or a complete transformation overnight. However, real, lasting growth is not about massive changes all at once. It's about small, consistent steps that accumulate over time. By focusing on manageable daily habits, we can create powerful shifts in our lives without feeling overwhelmed. Think of it as building a foundation brick by brick. Each day you lay another stone, and over time, you'll see a solid structure forming. In this chapter, we'll explore how you can create daily habits that support your goals, how to set up routines that work for you, and simple strategies to maintain momentum and avoid burnout. Remember, growth is a marathon, not a sprint. Sustainable change is all about pacing yourself and celebrating every small win along the way. Growth is a marathon, not a sprint. When starting a journey of personal growth, it's tempting to want immediate results. But real change is like planting a seed. You need time, patience, and regular care before it blossoms. Many people get discouraged because they don't see instant transformations and give up too soon. But imagine if every day you improve just 1%. Small changes may seem insignificant in the moment, but over weeks and months, they compound into something remarkable. Think of your growth as a long journey. Each small step, however minor it may seem, moves you closer to your destination. When you pace yourself, you prevent burnout, which often happens when people try to tackle too much too quickly. Mindset shift. Instead of expecting to change everything all at once, approach personal growth with patience and gentleness. By embracing gradual progress, you're more likely to stay motivated and enjoy the journey. Building one habit at a time and celebrating small wins. A common mistake is to take on too many changes at once, which often leads to feeling overwhelmed and quitting. Focusing on one habit at a time allows you to put your full attention on it, increasing the chances of success. Once that habit becomes second nature, you can move on to the next. For example, if you're working on a fitness routine, start with just a few minutes of exercise each day. After you've built consistency, you can increase the duration or add another habit like eating healthier. Every time you succeed with one habit, you're building confidence and momentum. Celebrate your wins. Each time you achieve a small win, take a moment to celebrate it, no matter how small it may seem. This acknowledgement reinforces the habit and reminds you that progress is happening. Small wins create positive feedback that keeps you moving forward. Keeping motivated with a habit tracker and other tools. One of the best ways to stay consistent and motivated is by tracking your progress. A habit tracker, whether it's an app, a calendar, or even a simple notebook, lets you visualize your efforts and see your progress. Tracking builds a sense of accomplishment and keeps you accountable, especially on days when motivation is low. How to use a habit tracker. Choose your habit. Decide on one habit you want to build. Track each day. Mark off every day you complete the habit, creating a chain. Don't break the chain. This visual reminder of your progress can be incredibly motivating, as you'll want to keep the chain going. A habit tracker doesn't have to be perfect. If you miss a day, it's okay. Simply start again the next day. Over time, you'll see that these small actions add up to a larger, powerful transformation. Set up a routine for personal growth. Start with a morning ritual. Mornings set the tone for the day. Try dedicating the first few minutes after you wake up to a simple routine that supports your growth. It could be a moment of quiet, reading an inspiring book, or setting intentions for the day. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. End with an evening reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what went well and what you'd like to improve. This habit reinforces daily learning and helps you go to bed with a clear, positive mindset. Keep it simple. Avoid overloading your routine with too many habits at once. Start small and gradually add to your routine as each habit becomes comfortable. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. By building one habit at a time, celebrating small wins, and using simple tools like a habit tracker, you're setting yourself up for long-term growth. These daily actions might feel small in the moment, but with time, they create lasting change that transforms your life. Chapter 4. Prioritizing self-care. Your daily power boost. Self-care often gets labeled as a luxury, something we do if we have time left after work, family, and social responsibilities. But in reality, self-care is the foundation that allows us to show up fully for all these roles. When we take time to recharge mentally, physically, and emotionally, we're not only building resilience, but also strengthening our ability to face life's challenges with clarity and energy. Think of self-care as your daily power boost. It's what keeps you going when the going gets tough. In this chapter, we'll dive into how you can incorporate small but meaningful self-care habits into your day, even if you have a busy schedule. You don't need elaborate routines or lots of time. Just a few simple actions can make a significant impact on your well-being and overall growth. Self-care as a necessity, not a luxury. Taking care of ourselves isn't selfish. It's essential. Imagine trying to drive a car on an empty tank. Eventually it's going to break down. Similarly, if we're constantly giving our energy to others without replenishing it, we'll eventually feel drained, stressed, or even burnt out. Self-care is the fuel that keeps us running smoothly. It's easy to feel guilty about putting ourselves first, but here's the truth. When we take time for self-care, we're better able to show up for others, make sound decisions, and stay resilient during tough times. This isn't about indulgence, it's about survival. By prioritizing your well-being, you're investing in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Mindset shift. Think of self-care as non-negotiable. Just like brushing your teeth or eating meals, self-care should be part of your daily routine. It's the foundation for a balanced, sustainable life. Simple self-care routines for busy lives. Self-care doesn't have to mean a day at the spa or an hour-long meditation session, though those are great if you can manage them. For most of us, realistic self-care is about small, manageable actions we can do every day. Here are a few ideas. Breathing exercises. Take just 1 to 2 minutes to focus on deep breathing. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for a few seconds, then exhale slowly. This calms your nervous system and helps release any built-up stress. Stretching or movement. Incorporate brief stretches, especially if you're sitting for long periods. Even a 5-minute stretch can improve circulation, relax tense muscles, and refresh your mind. Take a mental health day. Sometimes the best way to recharge is to step away from daily routines altogether. If possible, take a day to do something you enjoy, whether it's hiking, reading, or simply relaxing. Mental health days can make a big difference in resetting your energy and outlook. Disconnecting from technology. Set aside a small part of your day to disconnect from screens. This could be during meals, while exercising, or right before bed. This small habit allows your mind to rest and reduces overstimulation from constant notifications. Keeping it realistic. Pick 1 or 2 self-care actions that feel manageable for you and start there. As you get comfortable with those, you can gradually add others. Encouraging gratitude and appreciation for oneself and the journey. Part of self-care is about nurturing a positive relationship with yourself. One way to do this is through gratitude, taking time to acknowledge and appreciate what's going well and recognizing your efforts, no matter how small they may seem. Building gratitude into your day is a powerful way to boost your mood, reduce stress, and remind yourself of the progress you're making. Daily gratitude practice. At the end of each day, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be major accomplishments. Sometimes it might be as simple as having a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a friendly chat with a colleague. Celebrate small wins. We often overlook our own achievements, focusing only on what we should do next. Take time to celebrate each small win, whether it's completing a task, taking a break when you needed it, or just showing up for yourself. Self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would show a friend. When things don't go as planned, avoid self-criticism and practice self-compassion. Understand that growth is a process and it's okay to have setbacks. Self-care tips for daily life. Set a self-care reminder. Sometimes, a simple reminder on your phone can prompt you to take a short break or engage in a quick self-care activity. Whether it's a few deep breaths, a stretch, or a moment of reflection, these mini breaks add up to a big impact over time. Create a self-care corner. If possible, set up a small space in your home that feels calming. This doesn't need to be elaborate. Just a cozy chair, a candle, or a few meaningful items can create a space where you can unwind, even for just a few minutes. Practice saying no. Protect your energy by setting boundaries. You don't need to commit to everything and everyone. Saying no when you need rest or time for yourself is a form of self-care that allows you to recharge. When you make self-care a regular part of your day, you're creating a stronger, more resilient foundation for your growth journey. It's not about doing everything perfectly, but about regularly nurturing your well-being in small ways that add up over time. Self-care empowers you to show up as the best version of yourself, ready to take on life with clarity, calm, and confidence. Chapter 5. Overcoming Setbacks. Building resilience from adversity. Setbacks are a natural part of life, often arriving when we least expect them. However, these challenges do not mark the end of our journey. Instead, they can serve as crucial opportunities for growth and self-improvement. In this chapter, we will explore how to approach setbacks with grace, shift our perspectives on failures, and learn to bounce back stronger. The first step in overcoming setbacks is to change how we perceive them. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, we can frame them as valuable learning experiences. Every challenge offers an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Recognizing that setbacks are part of the process helps reduce the fear associated with them, allowing us to embrace challenges rather than avoid them. Staying grounded when faced with setbacks is crucial. Engaging in mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing exercises or meditation, can help you stay present and reduce anxiety when faced with difficulties. Taking a moment to pause and reflect can provide clarity. Spend time reflecting on the setback. Ask yourself what went wrong and what you can learn from the experience. Reassessing the situation can provide valuable insights and help you avoid similar pitfalls in the future. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or mentors. Sharing your feelings can lighten the burden and provide new perspectives. A support system can be invaluable in helping you navigate tough times. Learning from setbacks is essential for future success. When we view challenges as opportunities for growth, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Embracing setbacks as integral to the growth process enables us to cultivate resilience. By learning from challenges and adapting our strategies, we become better equipped to face future difficulties. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to our development, ultimately making us stronger and more capable. Chapter 6. Developing a growth mindset. Embracing possibilities. Imagine if every challenge or obstacle in life was an opportunity to learn something new, to get better, and to grow. This mindset, the growth mindset, is all about seeing potential in yourself and your abilities even when things get tough. When you adopt a growth mindset, you're not just accepting the present, you're inviting the future, with all its possibilities to shape you. We all have limiting beliefs, those voices in our heads that tell us, I'm not good at this, or I'll never succeed at that. These beliefs often come from past experiences or even things we've been told by others. But the beauty of a growth mindset is that it challenges these thoughts and replaces them with possibility. For example, instead of saying, I'm not a good public speaker, try reframing it as, I'm not a great speaker yet, but I can get better with practice. Building a growth mindset begins with being kind to yourself and recognizing that you have the potential to learn and improve. Shift the focus from what you can't do to what you can learn, and watch as new possibilities start to open up. Daily affirmations. The language we use with ourselves matters. Start using affirmations, positive statements that remind you of your strengths and growth potential. Something as simple as saying, I am open to learning, or I grow stronger with each challenge, can set the tone for a growth-focused day. When facing a tough moment, try a quick reframing exercise. Instead of thinking, I failed at this, say, I'm learning from this experience. Instead of, this is too hard, try, this is stretching me, and that's okay. Reframing turns struggles into stepping stones, reminding you that each step forward, even the hard ones, is part of your growth journey. Developing a growth mindset doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and small, consistent actions. It's easy to feel discouraged when progress seems slow, but remember, growth is gradual. Stay patient with yourself. Each time you choose to view a setback as an opportunity or a challenge as a chance to learn, you're reinforcing your new mindset. Consistency is key here. Make it a daily habit to pause and reframe any negative thoughts, to practice your affirmations, and to remind yourself that you're in this for the long haul. Small, steady changes add up. By choosing to see potential in yourself, you build resilience and self-confidence, qualities that fuel both personal and professional growth. Embracing a growth mindset is about giving yourself permission to grow, even in ways you hadn't planned or imagined. As you continue on this journey, you'll find yourself becoming more adaptable, more open, and more resilient. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being willing to learn and grow every day. This shift will not only help you overcome challenges, but also unlock a new sense of freedom and possibility in every area of your life. Chapter 7. Practicing Gratitude. Finding Contentment in Progress. In our life, we often race from one goal to the next, rarely taking a moment to appreciate how far we've come. Practicing gratitude isn't just about feeling thankful. It's about grounding ourselves in the present, finding contentment, and fueling our motivation by recognizing our journey's progress, even in small steps. This habit of gratitude gives us the power to turn everyday moments into reminders of growth, success, and fulfillment. Gratitude changes our perspective on life. Instead of always focusing on what's missing or what needs to be fixed, gratitude helps us recognize the good things we already have and the progress we've made. When we make gratitude a regular practice, we naturally start seeing the positive side of things, even in tough times. This positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means embracing life with a spirit of appreciation. Gratitude encourages a more resilient mindset, helping us to stay optimistic and balanced. By focusing on what we're grateful for, we break the habit of dwelling on negatives or setbacks, and instead start building a foundation of positivity that supports long-term growth and contentment. Gratitude in our daily routines. Gratitude is most impactful when it becomes part of your daily life. A simple way to begin is with a gratitude check each morning or evening. This can be as easy as writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't need to be big things. Even appreciating the warmth of sunlight, a good conversation, or a successful day at work can be incredibly powerful. Another technique is to pair gratitude with routines you already have. For example, during your morning coffee, take a minute to think about one positive thing you're looking forward to that day. Before bed, reflect on a highlight or a lesson learned. Gradually, gratitude will become second nature, adding a sense of peace and satisfaction to even your busiest days. One of the most empowering aspects of gratitude is its ability to help us celebrate our journey. Growth is a series of small, steady steps, not just giant leaps. It's easy to overlook our progress, but by recognizing and celebrating each milestone, no matter how small, we create a sense of fulfillment and joy in the process. Think of each milestone as a victory. Whether you've stuck with a new habit for a week, managed stress better than before, or achieved a small goal, take a moment to acknowledge it. These moments are worth celebrating because they represent your commitment to personal growth. Treat each one as a step forward on your path to becoming your best self. In the end, practicing gratitude is about connecting with the present, finding joy in progress, and being gentle with yourself along the journey. By grounding yourself in appreciation, you'll not only stay motivated, but also build a deeper sense of contentment that makes every step meaningful. Gratitude reminds us that life is not only about reaching the destination, it's also about cherishing every moment along the way. Chapter 8. Staying Motivated. Finding Inspiration Every Day. Chapter 9. Embracing the Journey. Finding Peace in Ongoing Growth. Rebuilding yourself isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about valuing every step of the journey. In this chapter, let's explore how to find peace in the process of continuous growth, and why it's okay to take things one day at a time. The benefits of seeing growth on our journey. Viewing growth as an ongoing journey helps release the pressure to be perfect or finished. When you let go of the idea of a finish line, you gain a sense of freedom to grow at your own pace. This perspective helps make setbacks feel like part of the process, not obstacles. Each experience, whether it's a victory or a challenge, becomes a valuable lesson, adding layers of resilience and adaptability to your life. How to handle days when motivation or progress seems low. Some days, motivation will feel elusive, and progress may seem stalled. On these days, it's essential to be kind to yourself and accept that feeling unmotivated is normal. Reconnect with what truly matters to you by reflecting on your reasons for this journey. Even if it's just one small step forward, any action helps you rebuild momentum, reminding you that every little effort counts. The journey isn't only for you. As you grow, you may inspire others around you. Think about sharing your insights with friends, family, or even an online community. It can motivate others to start their journeys too. Take time to celebrate your progress, recognizing how far you've come, even if you're still on the path. Staying curious and open to lifelong learning creates a legacy of self-improvement that goes beyond reaching a single goal. Finding fulfillment in the journey itself can make every step more meaningful. Every bit of progress, each moment of growth, becomes part of a legacy that shapes you and inspires those around you. This journey of self-discovery and self-improvement is something to cherish. It's your story, one you're continuously writing. Chapter 10. Living with Purpose. Aligning daily actions with your true potential. In this final chapter, we explore the transformative power of living a purpose-driven. Purpose is not just about lofty goals or career ambitions. It's the guiding force that infuses meaning into each day, propelling us forward even during challenging times. Here, we'll uncover how to identify your personal purpose and align your daily actions with a broader vision, empowering you to greet each day with clarity and enthusiasm. Understanding that purpose is deeply personal is essential. It doesn't need to fit a conventional mold or meet anyone else's expectations. Purpose can be found in simple values like kindness, creativity, or curiosity. Take a moment to reflect on what truly brings you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of connection. For some, it may involve making a difference in others' lives. For others, it could be exploring personal talents or cherishing moments with loved ones. Reflective questions. What activities make you lose track of time? When do you feel most alive and engaged? What values resonate with your heart? Aligning daily actions with long-term purpose. Once you've identified your purpose, the next step is to connect it with your daily actions. Each morning, set intentions that align with your values and purpose. This might mean taking a few moments to reach out to a friend, nurturing a creative passion, or honing a skill that excites you. When you intentionally align your daily tasks with your overarching purpose, every day becomes a small yet meaningful step towards your larger vision. Action steps. Begin each day with a short affirmation related to your purpose. Create a checklist of daily actions that align with your values. Set aside time for activities that nurture your passions. Embracing flexibility in purpose. It's crucial to recognize that purpose can evolve over time. Life experiences, relationships, and personal growth can reshape what feels meaningful. Embrace this flexibility and don't feel locked into a single definition of purpose. Remember, it's perfectly okay to redefine your purpose as you grow. Personal evolution is a vital part of discovering what truly resonates with you. Purpose isn't a fixed destination. It's a compass guiding you through life. Encouragement. Reflect regularly on your purpose and be open to change. Recognize that it's natural for interests and passions to shift. Handling obstacles with purpose in mind. When challenges arise, your sense of purpose acts as a grounding force, providing strength and perspective. There will be times when you may feel discouraged or uncertain. During such moments, reconnect with your purpose through practices like journaling, quiet reflection, or having supportive conversations with trusted friends. Staying rooted in your purpose allows you to overcome setbacks with resilience and prevents you from feeling derailed by temporary struggles. Keep a journal to express your thoughts and feelings. Create a mantra or affirmation to remind yourself of your purpose. Lean on your support network during difficult times. Finally, consider the impact you want to leave on the world. How do you wish to inspire others? Whether through kindness, generosity, or living authentically, a purpose-driven life creates a legacy beyond material success. It's about the connections you build and the authenticity you embody. Reflecting on this legacy can guide you in your daily actions and choices. Thought-provoking questions. What do you want people to remember about you? How can your actions inspire others to pursue their own purposes? Exercise. To conclude this chapter, engage in a reflective exercise. Close your eyes and visualize yourself 10 years from now. How do you feel? What does a purpose-filled life look like for you? Write down one small action you can start taking today that aligns with this vision. This final chapter emphasizes the importance of living with purpose, reinforcing the journey of self-rebuilding with a focus on clarity, fulfillment, and meaningful connections. By aligning daily actions with your true self, you can cultivate a life rich in meaning and passion. Thank you for joining us on this journey of growth and self-discovery. If you found value in these ideas, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content on rebuilding, focusing, and unlocking your true potential. And if you think someone else could benefit from this, feel free to share it with them too. Let's keep supporting each other on this path. Stay tuned, stay focused, and let's make each day a step toward the best version of ourselves. See you next time.